Good morning, how are we? If you're on a bit of an angle, it's because I've literally got you wedged up between like the screen and the dash because we're on a slant. But welcome to a new week. Well, it's currently Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday I was quite sick actually. I ended up logging off my corporate job and early on Monday, and then had yesterday off as well, and just rested. I drank heaps of electrolytes and I drank a lot of water with the electrolytes and salt gargles, and I feel so much better today. Like not 100%. I feel like kind of what I was like at beforehand, where I was like I could feel it there, but it wasn't like taking. So anyways, I just hope the next few busy days don't push me backwards in that respect. But I am keeping up with my hydrolytes, and yeah, I bought Hyro, which is a new one out on the market. They did a collaboration with Sarah's Day. Well, I think actually, I know, she's an investor with them. So anyways, I bought her flavor, which is blackcurrant. Tastes exactly like blackcurrant super dupers. Anyways, this week, so exciting. I was just so excited to take you on this week. This morning, I'm shooting Beck at Never Quit. So doing that, I'm gonna go to the beach this afternoon, then a whole lot of editing today. Then I've got a branding shoot tomorrow for myself, but like another photographer and I, who I haven't actually met before, we're taking photos of each other. So we've just hired out a studio for 3 hours and gonna do that, which will be just so much fun. I'm really excited for that. And then I'm also nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Part of me was like, I should have just booked her to just do my photos, but I mean, it saved me like an extra $300, so happy days. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and what do I have on Friday? I have, Bougie Hair. I'm going out to Brisbane to shoot Bougie. Saturday I've got free, but it'll be like editing and catching up on things. And then Sunday we've got Never Quit Games, which is the first ever Never Quit Games. It's kind of like turf games kind of vibe, I guess, where it's just like a whole series of exercises. A lot of the gyms are doing this now, where they have different like their own version of that. So they had like Atora games, Legacy games. Now I've got Never Quit Games. So yeah, that'll be a big day of shooting, and I need to like keep on top of all the editing because there's just a lot going on. And I want to make sure that I'm completely up to date with editing before I go to retreat, because obviously I'm shooting the whole of retreat, and I will have so much editing to do from there, but I also just don't want that on my brain either. Anyways, I need to work out where I'm going. Well, going to Mazda. So I need to drop my car off at Mazda, and then Cam's picking me up. Do I trust that Cam's actually going to remember to pick me up? No, because he's told me that I need to remind him. And he's really bad with remembering things. If you're watching this, Cam, which I highly doubt you are, I'm not sorry. I've already told you. Be better. Do better. Got the 555. How good. I'm just at Mazda. I'm early, but I'd rather be early. There's cars already lining up to get in, so I feel like it's gonna be quite a mish to get in and whatnot. And then I messaged Cam. Everything's all good. He's gonna pick me up. So today's shoot went well. It was really good, and then I just trained myself for a little bit afterwards while I just waited for Cam to finish up with his second client, so then he could drop me home. I'm just uploading the footage now. I swear my camera or memory cards, I feel like people that work in this industry or even have photos like this would understand. It's like your computer just tries to trick you a little bit. It'll be like, oh, there's nothing here. And you're like, what do you mean? Where is everything, please? So anyways, I am just copying over everything now, backing it up. I'm gonna start going through it. I also want to go to the beach because it is a glorious day. So I went to Kmart and bought this to replace that ugly thing. I feel like I have to now that it is in the lounge room. And then I also got this to scrub the shower and a mini rice cooker. So I only ever need to make rice for me. So a mini one is perfect. How good. How dinky. And now I just want to do the pot plant, but I don't feel like I'm in the right clothes, but I also can't bother changing. So. I feel like it's going to get real messy real quick. I feel like these look nice. It's only $20 from Kmart. It's plastic. White and cream is not the best idea. But we're going to roll with it. I should have let this one dry out a bit. Oh, what was I thinking? Good morning. It is, what day is it? It's Thursday. I'm back in my pajamas. I did go to the gym, but I always love to write in bed when I get back. So I shower. I used to, in the old house, I would just sit in bed in my gym clothes. And then I realized how utterly disgusting that is. And I haven't done it in this new house. I always get showered and then back into gym jam jammy pants. It is a gratitude day today. I'm so disorganized. I'm actually really annoyed with myself about this because I feel like I've been very disorganized all week. Oh, I've just realized there was a girl saying that it was hard to hear in here because of the echo. Sorry. Maybe it was the echo, maybe it was because I was talking quietly actually, who knows. I have like a Pinterest board of what I want. However, I haven't printed anything off, like I just haven't been who I want to be with this shoot, if I'm entirely honest. So even this week, I've just been a bit off with like organization of things. Like usually the night before, I love to have everything organized, all my SD cards like ready to go, my batteries ready to go, and I just haven't done that. I mean, it's only Thursday, and I shot yesterday. It's literally 2 days into my week of content, but noted, going to fix, because it just causes like unnecessary stress. And yeah, I should have been more organized with this, with like printing things out and whatnot, but it's fine, whatever. I feel like I'm so close to quitting my corporate job. Like, oh my God, it feels so soon. It feels like it's gonna happen so soon, which I'm very excited about. All I need is a couple more clients and then I can go up. Then I can go bye. Thank you. Thank you for 15 years. I am ready to live up to my potential. Yeah, I did say to Tiani last time we did plant medicine, I'm like, if I haven't left my job by the time we're going into that, it's definitely gonna happen after. Yeah, I like this blush trick that you should be going from up here. I usually do it from down here, but this helps lift your face. I learned this from one of my social media clients. I was actually filming her when she was talking about it and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Gosh, she's feeling a bit warm today. to pick out outfits. I had to buy a little ladder because I'm so short I can't reach anything in here. Should I take the steamer with me? Will I need it? Oh god, she's bright. The good thing about these cameras, I mean, the charge is almost dead, but they charge so quickly, which is good. Okay. What are we taking? Okay, forget the fact that I slept in this last night, but I think this is quite cute. Oh my gosh, it is so warm on the Gold Coast at the moment. Like, not complaining, but like, just, wow, it's saying it's definitely not 32 degrees, but it's saying it's 32 degrees on my car. It can't be, I mean, it feels hot. Surely not. Okay, so it turns out I'm running a little bit early because Steph is running a little bit late, and they say that you can't like bump in until, I feel like I'm in a really odd spot to be pulled over, but anyways, they said that you can't bump in until the actual time, and I'm at this moment I'm getting there 10 minutes early, so I don't really want to like push it at all. I feel like I'm in a really weird spot to park. Doing these shoots make you learn so much about what the other person is feeling, and they always say as a photographer you should go on your own shoots, like as in you should go and get photo shoots done so you know what it's like for the other person. Like, what I would do differently now is work out my outfits and then work out what photos I want in which outfits and then print it off. I feel like today's gonna be a bit of a mess, but like, it's so fine. I said to SJ that it's like, we're just gonna be super chill, we're just gonna have fun with it, and yeah, just roll with it and have some fun, get a whole heap of content. Like, honestly, as long as I have some photos, I'm happy, and I feel like I'm obviously going to get heaps of photos. Like, I'm not concerned about that. I've got a few outfits. I've got 2 gym outfits. 3 if you take 3 if you can. 3 if you take off one of my tops and I just have a crop on. So I've got, yeah, I guess 3 gym outfits. I've got this outfit, the skirt, top and blazer outfit, which is actually super cute. I'm really glad I did that now. And with my boots, and then also like baggy jeans, Nikes, top. So I've got like 6 outfits. Friday. My housemate just would have seen me vlogging. Lol. Anyways, it's Friday. We're going up to Brisbane to shoot at Bushy Hair. It's actually a public holiday in Gold Coast today, so I should have really good driving conditions up there, hopefully. But yeah, I'll be there for 2 hours and then I'll come home, edit and schedule the content, and then I'm also finished editing Beck's shoot. So basically when those 2 things are done, I can get into my branding stuff, which I'm like super excited about, so I can start advertising, because you girl needs to get out corporate. I can't even describe to you like how close I am to that point. Like and I was thinking like it could just be the smallest little thing I feel like would just be enough for me to be like, here's my resignation. But I also don't want it to, it's almost like I've been waiting for something to happen where I can be like, no. Whereas like, why can't I just make that decision from myself, from my heart, being like, I saw something in my notes yesterday. It was like, if you loved yourself, what would you do? If you loved yourself, what would your decision be? If you love yourself, what would you do? I think that's a really interesting thing. Also, when I was shooting with SJ yesterday, she had an alarm that came up on her phone every hour that said, would higher Steph be doing this? So like, would her highest version be doing whatever she's doing? She said she did it to stop herself from doom scrolling. I was like, that's actually a really good idea, because I feel like it's not even just stopping you from doom scrolling. It's like, you could be doing anything, and it just reinforces. Like yesterday we were shooting and she's like, well yeah, highest Steph would be doing this, like this is good. So it's kind of like reinforcing, like, yes, I am doing the right thing for my future self.
Kind of like you have to work 4 days, or you can kind of bring it back to 3 and then 2 and then 1 and then half.
I don't really know.
So I'm working 4 days, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now I don't have my on Wednesday because I paid for my shirt.
Good morning. I just had the most soul nourishing catch up with my friends. You know, when you catch up with friends and you just feel so full afterwards. Like, it was just the best catch up with the girls. I absolutely loved every bit of it. Also, do we like this new top? This is from Shein, believe it or not. A girl at Flannery's just complimented me on it, and I was like, thanks. I don't want to tell you where I got it from because I feel bad. But yeah, just from Shein. It's probably like one of the only things I kept from that big haul. But it's, yeah, super cute. But it is such a beautiful day. I'm in such a good mood. And part of me is like, I don't want to lock in and do work right now. But I'm also like, you need to do work right now because you need to get out of your corporate job. So let's unpack the groceries. I don't know if my bottom housemates are not home. Did I just open the door? I don't remember. Anyways, I mean, I'm pretty sure they know that I vlog. One of them definitely does. Well, yeah. Anyways, the neighbours now know I do. And look how good all the plants look. Blah, blah, blah. All right, where is a tripod? And by tripod, I mean this. Anyways, I was feeling, between you and I was feeling a little bit disheartened with YouTube, only because I'm like a day away from my periods. So that probably has an impact as well. But it feels like a lot of grind for not much like return at this point of time. And I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I'm definitely not ungrateful and I do enjoy it and I do love it. But there's part of me that's like, should I not be doing like vlogs? Should I be focused more on like actual videos, which I do want to do. I just don't know if I have the capacity for it at the moment. In saying that, because I now have 2 vlogging cameras, because DJI, absolute legends. My other camera, it was broken. They did like analysis on it and they're like, this is our fault. We know it's out of warranty, but like, we're just going to send you a new one. So I sent it back on Wednesday and they sent out a new one on Friday, but I wasn't here to like sign it. So I was just waiting at the post office for me. So now I have 2 vlogging cameras, and like, yes, I could sell one, but I think that's actually what I've been wanting to do, is have 2 cameras. So then I can have one for vlogging and then one that's like just capturing, like, say, if I'm using my brick for a month and just capturing that, rather than having to like go through all the content. Because if I was to do both on the same memory card, I know it just sounds really dumb, but like to have to go through all that content and separate it and keep it in separate files, because I also delete all the week's worth of content once it's up. Like once it's on YouTube, it goes, because they're such big files, so they just go straight away. So anyways, maybe this is the blessing in disguise. Maybe this is what was meant to happen, because I had no hesitation in buying another vlogging camera straight away. I was like, I need it. So, and just after today's conversation with particularly Kaylee, hi Kaylee, if you're watching this, which you probably are,
I forget that like people watch my YouTube. But she's like, I know everything's going in your life, babe. I watch your YouTube. She's like, I love it. You're like my comfort creator. And I was like, oh, I love that. And it just made me feel really good, even though like I was actually like backing into the corner because sometimes it can be a little bit hard taking compliments. Also, someone mentioned in regards to the echo in my videos now, it was happening in my bathroom, which makes sense. It's a bathroom. Plus I kind of whisper in there because I think my housemate can hear. Actually, I might test that theory with him today when he gets home. But in here it might just be a bit echoey. But I have bought a whole heap of plants. Not that that really puts more in the room. Would be cool to get a rug too. Anyways, I digress. Market shop. Went to Flannery's. I got colloidal silver. Now this is meant to be really good for cold. So my old housemate said to gargle this with, I think you dilute it and you gargle it. And that's meant to make you feel really like better. I'm pretty much better. I've still got a little bit of a niggly, so I have that. I also got more of this biodynamic milk. I really enjoyed it last time I got it. So while I was at Flannery's, I got it. More of the Love Your Guts and some Persian feta. Ooh. Now, I don't know how my fruit and veg has gone because it's been sitting in a hot car. Yep, it's kind of fucked. Yeah, well, amazing, awesome. That strawberry is, that's what I could smell in the car. I was like, smelling fruit. I'm like, I swear I didn't buy fruit. You did, you did. So I got some bananas, avocados, broccoli, carrot. What am I making this week? Green curry and Thai bell curry. I think. I'm just using some stuff that I've got in the pantry. Trying to get rid of some stuff in there. That's it. A little of coconut water. I bought 3 litres. It's very windy outside. Definitely not a beach day. That makes me feel better because I was like, I should go to the beach. Last time on retreat, plant medicine, one of the girls bought coconut water and she was like just drinking at the fridge and I was like, oh my god, that's what my body needs. So I'm taking this. This is to go on retreat. There's 2 of these to go on retreat with me, so I have coconut water to hydrate. Got some pasta. These things. Sink. This to clean the shower with. A hack that a girl taught me at work was detergent, vinegar, scrub a shower. It works because I used to do it at the old place. Got this one. This is so yum. I've bought it to make iced coffee with, so I have some vanilla. Oh, yum. Tastes like melted ice cream. Halloumi. And then I also just bought 2 of the chocolate coconut waters. They're on special, and why not?
Financial failure and begin changing your financial future for the better. You will and provide 17 attitudes and actions to take that will lead to permanent changes in your financial life. The sense of achievement, or just to prove I was good enough in my parents' eyes. Wait for me. My story that I had all this potential. It's not an exact science, but for the most part, for my vision of wealth. I used every one of the principles you are going to learn in this book. Did it work? Oh,
Good morning. It is Sunday and we are shooting Never Quit Games today. We're on a slant. I'm actually holding you because if I don't hold you, you'll fall. Can I put you over here actually? Less slanty? Yes, okay. So, shooting Never Quit Games today. Very excited. Wow, on an ankle, Elli. Much excited. It'll be good. Yeah, it's going for like 4 hours. Yeah, I think it's about 4 hours, the whole thing. 3 or 4 hours. I'll be there for 4 hours. So, anyways, let's get to the gym. Let's be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to shoot much on here because I'm going to be running laps. There's 20 teams of 4 people, so that's 80 people. Spectators are allowed to come for free. Then you've got like all the sponsors and things like that. So, there's a lot going on. So, let's get to the gym. Let's get shooting.
I am wrecked. I'm so tired. It was just like so much adrenaline. The good thing is my cramps didn't really start cramping. I had to take one stand, but until the end. So I don't know if it was just like adrenaline or what, but got through that, so that's good. I literally just got home straight into the shower, put some washing on. I'm gonna heat up some food. I'm gonna get stuck straight into editing. I've been chatting to my housemate Ash in regards to myself, and I don't know if I can articulate this at the moment, but like my capacity and need to like how I need to expand my capacity with how much I can hold, because it's showing up in lots of areas of my life that I don't have much capacity. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. One of the things is, and I can't remember if I've spoken to you guys about this, is time. Like feeling like I don't have enough time to do things, and I have been working on this weirdly enough already. Because Shani actually got me in the habit when I was like, oh, I've got this shoot at 12, but I need to go to Harvey Norman. I can't even remember. I remember there was like Harvey Norman I need to go to and like 2 other places. And she's like, you've got time to do that. It was like 3 hours. Like, I look back now, I'm like, Elli, it's so embarrassing that you don't think I have time. But she's like, you've got time. She's like, you need to do it to just give yourself the evidence that you can do it. And I did it. And I was early to my shoot by 20 minutes. And I went and did something else as well. I think I had to get like my nails done. That's right. I had to go to Harvey Norman, get my toes done. Like I also went to a few shops, which I didn't plan on doing, but I was like, I've actually got time to do it. So that's what I've been doing at the moment, is just giving myself evidence that I can actually fit a lot in to time. I think a big part of that is where I was living before. One of my housemates always kept saying, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. When she wasn't really, in my eyes, wasn't really doing much anyways. And I think that was rubbing off on me. Like, I think I was being like, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. And I think it rubbed off. Like, it really does rub off on you, like who you are surrounding yourself with. And like when you live with people, like it's gonna rub off on you in some way, shape or form. Like, let it be good. Because now I'm in this house and everyone's so social. I feel like the hermit. It's really weird. And it's making me feel like I need to be out and doing more things. So anyways, it's been a really good week with shoots, things on. I've really felt so in alignment to what I'm meant to be doing. Because actually this was another thing I was speaking about with Ash last night. He was like, how many hours do you work in corporate? And I was like, well, I guess like, it was 27 a week, but then add on overtime and 6 hours. And he's like, alright, so you're working like 30 hours, let's say, a week, doing something that you hate. He's like, think about how much impact that's having on your body, on your mind, on your creativity, everything. Like, you hate your job. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, imagine getting that 30 hours back. Just how freeing that's gonna feel. And I was like, funny you say that, because part of my thing was I'm not doing overtime once I take on these clients. Like, that is the first thing that's going. And that time when I think, oh, I could do overtime, no. That's when I'm going to be advertising and like working on my own business, because the whole thing is to get out of corporate. Yeah, sorry, I was saying that not doing overtime, like I feel so good on the weekend hits and I'm like, everything is good, everything, life is like that, life is worth living. That's how I feel. So like, imagine what it's going to feel like when I leave corporate. And also, I kind of forget that once I leave corporate, there's like 35 hours back in my week. Like, obviously I'll be working, doing other things, but like 35 hours back of like not hating my reality. Amazing. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here, because all I'm doing now is laying in bed and editing, and it's Sunday. So thank you for tuning in for another week. I truly do appreciate you and I love you, and I will see you next week.